Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay, the sound doesn't sound too loud or different in terms of my voice, so hopefully it sounds okay for you guys. What's going on, everybody? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Hope everyone's having a great day. Hope everyone's having a great night. Welcome back to the stream, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the Valthirian Arc Hero School Story 2 content. We are here today because we want to give this game basically one last chance before we kind of move on from it. I haven't really been enjoying playing it, and since we just beat Mario and Luigi Brothership, and getting ready to kind of shift through the games that we're going through throughout the rotations of our gameplay for the channels. So I'm getting ready to basically, since we finished Brothership, I want to get ready to basically call it quits with this game, because we've given it a few sessions, and for some reason I just feel like we're not really getting anywhere or making any really good progress. So we're going to get this game one last session tonight, and then we're going to move on and play a different game that we have on our rotation, one that I'm enjoying a little bit more than this game. And then we're going to play the other games that I plan on playing now that we're done with Brothership. It's been a big kind of uses of time when it came to playing Brothership, so I think I think we have just a lot of different games I want to get back and caught up onto now that we're done playing Brothership. So I'm just trying to reassociate myself real quick with this game. Remember how it works. It says you have 2 students set to rest, and these 2 are going to get ready to rest because they're very tired. I have a lot of students who are tired, a lot of students who are resting and stuff. I think we're just going to let everybody rest right now. Oopsie. How do you set people to rest? Okay, switch to rest. Yeah, let's just get everybody switched to rest because everybody's super low on energy, I guess. Alright, so let's do that. And then building, I don't really think we're in, let's see, we have almost maxed out on our gem things. These are all inactive. Are they inactive? Let's see, lab. Okay, I think I did that for a reason. Okay, hopefully that all works out. Our gems are almost full up there, so let's try to use those properly. Do we have any of these things we can do? All my students are not that strong, so it's a little hard for me to send anyone anywhere. Because our only warrior for the entire game was what's his name, and then he graduated, and I just haven't had anyone who could fight monsters enter my school. It's been magicians and mechanics suck in this game. So I've been trying to raise magicians and one healer. I think my other healer graduated too. Let's see. Minimum student level 7. I don't think any of my students are that strong. Let's see, what's student info? Okay, so this is a knight. Hold on. Okay, so no, never mind. This is my actual healer. When he leaves, I'm gonna be really screwed over. This is my only other mage. This is my only actual DPS. This is a mechanic. This is a mage, and this is a knight. So I guess I have a couple of knights. It doesn't matter though, because everybody's low on energy, so we can't really do any missions or anything. So I guess we're just gonna move along with the year or whatever. Just try to get my students to recharge their energy, I guess, before we go on a quest. I don't know how much more time my Elias or Ilyanka has until they graduate, though. They could graduate any second now. Traveling performer. A renowned traveling performers group is passing through the academy. Your students and teachers are really wishing they could see their act, which is all good until you see how much they charge for performers. Decline their visit. I have gold. We can use that money. The performance was incredible, and the students had a time of their lives. We got bonus energy. I think that's the energy that we need to recharge our students while they're resting. So that's actually good because we want to get back into that real soon. Alright, yeah, see, now everybody's basically full, so that's good actually. Alright, now we can try to see what we gotta do. Alright, so real quick, since everybody's here, I want to try to do one of these. Oh, I need to wake them up. Schedule. Alright, everybody, it's time to wake up. The winter rest is over. You guys had a nice little festival, so now it's time to do stuff again. Like I said, I like how like this game kind of, you know, goes. I just kind of wish it, you guys can handle it for sure. I just kind of wish it, alright, you guys go do that, and then we're literally just gonna wait a couple months for them to come back. I just wish, I don't know, I felt like it should be kind of either faster, or like in the past game, it like, I don't know, like we would see it happen, I guess. I don't know, like, because I know the passage of time was definitely supposed to be a thing. I just thought that this game was supposed to kind of like be a bit more involved. This seems a lot more hands-off and stuff. Like, I'm not doing much, but I'm pressing buttons on the screen to continue my school, I guess. But I don't know. That's not as fun as I remember being in the last game. That's my issue with this game. But hey, I mean, my students are leveling up. Learned focus slash and focus slash. Okay, that's good. All right, what else is gonna happen? Meet Liaison. Okay, I think the story is still gonna continue to happen. It's just that, like, I don't know, for me, it's just personally isn't doing anything for me, and that's why I'm just, this is probably been the last time I play this game, because it's, to me, is just very boring, especially the gameplay loop when we actually start to grind and get ready to explore the levels and stuff. That's what's gonna kill it for me as soon as we do that. Like, the school aspect is all fine and dandy, but I really don't like where we're about to get into, you know, soon. Oh, here we are. This is the end of our journey. So it took us long, Velan. When did Velan get here? I thought you had a class to teach. What is happening? What is happening? Oh, I went ahead before you guys. Got something to adjust before we proceed. We're going to proceed on relay van. Of course, we're here. Our plan to continue to the next stage. No going back now, huh? Right, Ronald's technically graduated, but I guess he's still part of the story, which is cool, I guess. May the All-Mother have mercy, may this new awakening bring forth the change that we seek after. For once out mind and religious rambles, El. Folks, you two, this is it. Oh, Wiccan, what are you talking about? I don't like what you're implying, kids. I don't know what's happening. You'll see soon enough. You're going to witness history in the making principle. I spent years researching this, so much that I choose to leave my first academy and becoming superintendent. Being a principal was just a subject so for me anyways. The only thing that matters is that soon I'll get what I want. I'm sorry about this principal, this is the only way. Nothing personal, principal. You've been great to all of us, but Elle is right. If only I could tell you sooner about this principal. I don't know what's happening. If it's bad, I don't want to know. You can tell me this plan of yours. You don't need to be verbose about this. Alright, well, let's do this. We got a dragon call. Villain, the floor is yours. Already on it. Good, looks like it's working. You can start anytime now, Levion. Great winged beasts of older times, let us your powers of the storm and thunder your roar. You can control a dragon. This madness, you'll wipe us all out. Rule of the sky, ravage the sea, scorcher lands, harbinger of darkness. Fellwing, hear our call. Did my students betray me? I didn't see this coming at all. I'm like, wait. I don't know or remember what could have been implied for this all to happen. But I guess this is happening. Okay, oh, okay, wait, hold on. So, I'm sorry, you kind of just like, you know, left me dry. I don't know what's happening now. Should I continue to the next month? Is that what you want me to do? I don't know what else I need to do. Okay, someone leveled up, but is this a story? Okay, cool. I wasn't sure what to do next. It kind of just like dropped me off there, but it didn't do anything. First of all, I'm glad you're still alive. Where are the students? You're the only one to be found unconscious at the site, principal. We brought you here right away. Sadly, there's not much to go home to. The dragon has devastated our academy. If it wasn't for our arc tower, it would have taken our students as well. I can't even bear the thought. Levion, how could you betray us like that? I'm just glad you're safe, principal, and so is our academy. We have lost much, but we still owe our arc tower. Have our arc tower. That's all we need to rebuild. After all, if a threat such as Levion loses ahead, Valthirian needs great heroes. Feel we be wary of sending children here to this incident. We'll need to regain their trust one step at a time. You must also find out what Levion is planning and stop him before it's too late. It won't be easy, but with leading this academy visible, I'm sure we can do it. I request a replacement professors to the 4 nations. They agreed to send us 4, one of each discipline. They'll write next month. Okay. Academy Sess. Some students feel the academy could do a bit of a makeover. Nothing's functionally wrong with making our second home a bit less drab won't hurt. I have gold, that's fine. I'll do get you a tree on the eyes. Okay, so, alright then. Are these new buildings? Oh, that's the laboratory, that's cafeteria, okay. The map looks different all of a sudden. I know it's a different season, but still. Okay then. No active course. As Emma is an arcsmith. She learned what? Sabotage. Decrease healing received by target by 25%. Increase their attack by 33% for 15 turns. All stats effects on the cast target to caster. Okay. 33% chance to break 3 shields on target. Gain target invulnerability. Thunderclap, Sundering Blow, Berserk. Okay. Alright, schedule, building list. But I mean, I sent those students out on a quest for me to do something. I guess I think maybe they gave me a reward for it. I think that's what happened. But I guess my old students are gone now. I definitely wasn't expecting to be betrayed, I guess, but that's nice. Alright, it says next registration is in 3 months. I don't really know what else I could really possibly do. Like, I can grind, I guess. What's this? Pay respects at Heroes Rest. I think I tried to do this, and I think it was a little too hard. I think we tried that one. Like, you know what I'm talking about? I feel like the game started throwing all the different levels and regions at me and stuff kind of fast, but not before I can actually get my students to be really strong. I know I did all these though, but these weren't that hard because they're just the freaking the jelly things and stuff. But now all this is like the muscles are a bit stronger now. I can barely even hang here. I haven't even been to this level yet. I might be able to do stuff here, but I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna have a graduation in a few months. Who's graduating? What? Like I said, I just feel like whenever I try to like do a quest, like we're just incredibly underleveled or something, you know? Okay, library. Which one of these do I want to level most soon? I have the market, right? I need more gold. I would like to level the market. Okay, alright, well here we go. Let's try to... Like I said, like this one, I think I tried to do, and that shit was just a little too hard. We don't need to worry about these ones, because these ones are all complete. We gotta do one of the ones that aren't checked, but I just remember this one being like impossible to do for some reason. And we haven't even set foot in this area, but this might be the easier one to do, because it's not gonna be that hard for me to do. I don't know, let's just try this one, I guess, and see where we go. Who the hell are you two? What the hell? Alright, well, let's see if we did this properly. I think I set up all my characters' abilities and stuff, and we'll see what we can make happen. I think I kind of explored this map a little bit. I'm not entirely sure how well we did in terms of that, but we're just gonna try to get to the end of the area. I'm not sure where that is though. I just remember these monsters being strong as shit and stuff. I don't like. I just remember these monsters being real strong, man. And I don't know what Warrior's Rest is either, or Hero's Rest. The map doesn't really. I don't think I can expand the map or anything. I can't really tell where on the map if it's trying to tell me to go anywhere. I think that monster's strong. I don't think we want to fight that monster, but I don't know if that's the way I need to go up there. I can't tell what's up there. Alright, these things shouldn't be that strong, right? Oh, I see we got that treasure chest over there already before. Alright. Okay, well, that thing wasn't too powerful. I just kind of hate how I just feel like we don't do that much damage to much of anything in this game. Like, I just feel like we're not doing much damage to anything in this game. Like my students are just mad weak and stuff. And I don't know if I'm using the item system right in this game or not. Like, I thought I bought a couple of potions before I started this mission, but I'm not sure what they did in order for that to be, for us to be using them. Like, I think one of them was an HP potion, but I'm not sure. And then the other one was a money potion, so hopefully we're getting extra money for you know, for fighting monsters. And I'm gonna try to avoid fighting some monsters and stuff because I don't know which ones are super strong or not. And then I'm really just trying to get the hero's rest so that I can, you know, claim that we did it. But I'm really just trying to get out of here. But I really don't like how, like I said, we share the AP gauge in this game. Like, I really don't like how we're already out of AP and I only fought one monster so far. And there's no other way to, like, really restore it. Okay, so this is the same way. Okay, so this is all leads the same way. We haven't gone that way, have we? Maybe I have. No, I don't think I have. What's this way? This is a big ass fucking bear. I think I barely have gotten away with taking those treasure chests here. I don't think I can actually fight this thing. We don't have any AP or healer, so we're not gonna try that. So I think I've already been out this way before. And we already been around this area. I'm not sure how strong those fucking frog things are. See how much damage these things are doing to me? I don't get it. And I think that's a red barrier down that path over there. So I think I've already gotten that treasure chest. I don't know where I'm supposed to go on this map. Aside from that big bear thing that's up there, I don't know what I'm supposed to do up here. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do at that map. Because all the other paths there are blocked by a red barrier, right? Plus, those bosses are strong. Like, you can only barely fight those freaking slimes. Faculty's intro. Principal, please welcome our new professors. Everyone, the principal of this academy. Greetings. My role artwork. Hi, I'm Principal. I'm Boris of Novarisk. I'll take care of the physical courses. Contrary to his build, Boris is a fun person. You shouldn't be intimidated by him, Principal. I'll be your professor of Device Studies, Nastasia. I come from the forest of Makasil. Well, that's a long time ago. Nice to meet you. Is it my turn now? Alright, they call me John of Chernoff. Is that John or Jan? I don't think it's Jan. I don't think that's how you say that word at all. I think it's John. Or Jean? I don't think Jean's spelled like that. I think that's John. Since we're following the stereotypes, I'll be managing the magic courses. Chernovians are deadly spellcasting, right? Does that mean I'm all brawn and no brains? Some would say so. Ouch. Remember your age, everyone. We're not here as students, but I can assume that Oliver is from Pracunia, am I right? Huh, yeah. Well, first of all, I think that sums it up. Let's work together to graduate more heroes from Valthiria. And to stop leave on someday. Right. I don't think that's ever going to happen because my problem with this game is that it's hard for me to figure out how to, like, train. You know, like, it's hard for me to understand, like, how to get my students stronger or anything, you know? Because, like, studying and leveling up through studying takes such a long time, and then they get ready to graduate so soon. I don't understand, like, how I'm supposed to, I don't understand how I'm supposed to get them to, Let's try this. I don't know. I just don't understand like how I'm supposed to get these characters to get stronger when you know what I'm talking about? I don't know. I just don't understand how I'm supposed to get these characters to be able stronger. It takes so much time for them to like learn new abilities, if anything at all, you know. But there's a new map, I guess. Let's see how strong the monsters are. They're weak to mechanicals. Well, these guys are at least. Alright, let's see. A little bit know the monsters are weak to the character class I just didn't bring or have none of. It's definitely good that we're finding all these warp panels and treasure chests. No, stay away. Please stay away. Okay, cool. You know, this is good to find all these warp panels and treasure chests on your first visit to an area and stuff. I could tell this area is easier than the other one with Hero's Rest. I'm not sure why Hero's Rest was introduced so early to me when it seems so much farther out of my level. But now that we've completed all the missions in the first area, we can definitely work on this one. The only issue is that, like I said, I don't really like or understand how recruiting students works in this game. I really don't really like the battle system either. When it comes to sharing your AP gauge and whatnot, like I understand why you need to have different types of students in your class and stuff, but I don't really like raising all the different types of students and stuff, like mechanics and stuff. So like I said, it's definitely good to explore these areas and try to get everything you can out of them. I'm trying to remember what I was doing the last time I played this game, because I know that we definitely gotten through all those levels in that first area to the point that we completed it. Not this one. Not this one. So we did all of these. And then I think both of these popped up at the same time. So these are the ones that we need to do next, basically. The only issue is that I just feel like I don't have any like strong students for some reason. Defeat lubricants. Everybody's resting. don't know. I just feel like I should have more students in rotation to be able to do these types of things. And but instead, all my students are resting, so I'm forced to have to, rest till the next month and time travel, and then have them graduate, and then like get new students that are gonna be totally weaker than the ones I had before, and have to train them up and stuff. Okay, champion must enroll. Who's this guy? Magi champion. Okay. Knight. Cleric. Arcsmith. Knight. Arcsmith. So we definitely need clerics and knights. I don't care for arcsmiths. That's the class I don't care for. Why can't I enroll 6 students? Okay, so I don't want the arcsmiths. Knights. I want the cleric. I guess I have to take on this Magi champion. So I have to deselect 3 students. Yeah, like I said, I don't really like how I can only bring in 2 people at once, because now I'm about to like lose 2 people. Are you going to participate in the fishing contest? Sure, I'll do that. I need to remember how to do it. Okay. Oh my god. How am I not getting in the middle at the very least? Enhanced building stat, default student stamina, stamina discount. Okay. Low on arc stones. Okay, now I got low lean back on how much arc stones you use every month, I guess. Alright, okay. Building list, student info. Alright, let's see. Okay. Alright, so now we have new students. Someone's graduating though, right? Like someone's gonna be graduating real soon. Alright, so now we gotta set courses for people. This is Ziva Bokina. They're a Magi. Alright, so you can get started on your Magi training. And then Emma Junzi, you're training arc stuff. Okay, so this person is practicing artworks. Alright. I think this is the one that I chose for her. Okay. So you keep doing that, I guess. Buddy Dragovic, you're a cleric. Go ahead and do that. Nicole. What is she? She's a Magi. Alright, let's see. What have you been working on? Lightning Bolt. She has Freezing Bolt and Lightning Bolt. Is this girl about to graduate? What's this? Magi Training 3. Serpent's Tongue deals 150% attack to all enemies. Deal 150% attack and apply strong poison for 4 turns. Hex its target for 3 turns. Afterwards, target receive damage equal to 50% of the cast's max HP. Yeah, this sounds awesome. We'll go for this, I guess. That sounds powerful. Switch to studying because you're awake now. Come on. And then you need to just work on Divine. Alright, you can go ahead and do that, I guess. And then you also need to work on arcs. Alright, but you guys can work on that when you guys wake up. Everybody else should be fine, I think. I think she should probably rest some more. Yeah, you can go back to rest. And then we'll work on these three, since most of them are brand new. Okay. Really can't do anything else in terms of diplomatic or errands type stuff. I need to get more strong students. Alright, well, I guess we can continue to try to do more of these missions. That's the only other thing we can do. Defeat Lumberkins. Those potions cost a lot of fucking gold. I'm probably gonna stop doing that because those cost a lot of gold. I don't really think it matters. Like I said, this is probably gonna be the last time I play this game. I understand what I'm supposed to be doing in order to get my students to be stronger and higher level and stuff. It's just that the rate at which that we are trying to do that is too costly, and also it's like too it's like like the rate at which I need my students to get stronger and the rate that the monsters are getting stronger is too wide, and I don't feel like I want to try to keep up with that, you know. So I think instead of not trying to do that, I just don't think I will even bother wanting to. Which is why this is gonna be the last session for this game. That's the best way I can put it. Maybe I didn't set any abilities for that person, but I didn't realize that they didn't have any attacks set. And yeah, and like plus all my students keep spawning in at level 1. It's like, why can't I get my students spawning in at like a decent base level so that when I do take them into the real world, they're not getting destroyed by every monster. I have this healer with 132 HP, like they're gonna do anything. Maybe I didn't set their abilities. I probably didn't set their abilities. I thought I did though. I know I set other classes, but I probably didn't set their freaking abilities. At least I could try to take out one of these lubricants and then count that as a mission complete and just get out of here. Alright, it's like one more of these things and then we'll be done with this mission. But yeah, my issue with this game is that basically the whole game is going to be a whole lot of that. And I really don't like the gameplay loop. Basically, I don't really like the battle system in this game. Yeah, I don't feel like I want to, kind of keep doing that. So that's one of the real big reasons why I don't really feel like playing this game still. I don't really care for the gameplay loop. I want to play this game, basically. Ziva, I made it. Finally managed to escape. You're almost late, freshman. Are you alright? I don't think so, Principal. Look at her. Are you Ziva Makina? You're the last of this year's students to arrive. Look at these wounds. What happened? Monsters, they attack out of nowhere. Never thought regular monsters could be that strong. I'm too weak. I can't save anyone. I can't even save her. Hey, this is an academy, right? You have to train me and make me strong. Much more than I am now. Only then can I get back what they take from me. But your wounds, you need some medical attention. Get unpacked in your dorm and head to the first class. He was right. Your wounds need to heal first. I like this place already. I know harsh training will reduce my physical proficiency. I want to feel those monsters with my bare hands when I get my revenge. Nothing else will give me the same satisfaction. Thanks for granting my wish, Principal. My muscles are constantly sore from all the physical training. It was absolutely worth it. Applying to this academy was such a bad thing. After all, considering what happened, I used to hate the process of spending years away from home. Well, I still had a home, of course. Good thing you made it here. Your village will have to hear the others. I don't really know, honestly. I was away playing with a friend from the village when it happened. When we returned, monsters were already rampaging all over the place, so we ran away as fast as our feet could carry us. The monsters were faster. They chased us through the forest. I could hear their hungered breaths getting near. I closed my eyes and kept running. I ran and ran until my lungs felt like they were about to burst. I was not sure exactly when I passed out. When I woke up, my friend was nowhere to be seen. I tried looking for her, but the monster was still around. I know I should have tried harder, but if you train harder, someday you'll be able to fight back. At least you're safe now. Of course I will. I want my revenge, but still. Maybe I shouldn't have ran. Maybe if I had gone to the village and fought back, I could have stayed so. Maybe if I had been so quick to flee and waited for her. Sorry, Principal, I'm rambling. If only they would have another student like me to talk about these things. Speaking to adults is just different, you know? Another student, huh? Okay. Shoot. Alright, Alright, so you guys are all rested. This person's supposed to be learning divine. No. Wait, no. Okay, sorry. You're learning divine. You're learning arc and magic. Okay, sorry. I don't know why I got confused for a second. All right. So you don't have any skills to assign yet. You have dimensional hideaway. Apply both stun and vulnerability for 8 turns. Okay. Sounds like there are different types of abilities to learn in this game, which is cool, I guess. Ambicorn stake. Defeat ambicorns. Okay, so this person doesn't have any abilities. Alright, let's try this. You should eat ambicorns for their meat. Pause. Okay. So where are the ambicorns on this map? I don't see any ambicots around me, or ambicorns around me. Those are the big horned sheep looking things, but I don't see them around me. I see all types of different monsters around me, but I don't see any ambicorns. These are berserker minions, these aren't ambicorns. See, these monsters are doing way too much damage to my characters. Like, none of my characters can hang out in these levels that the game's trying to get me to do. Whatever, we found some treasure chests and stuff. Let's just get out of here. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. First of all, I wasn't finding any ambicorns either. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do in this map to begin with. Like, I think I know what the ambicorns look like, and those weren't, none of those monsters there were ambicorns. So I don't think that's what I was, I don't think I was doing what I was supposed to do there. She learned melt. That's good. Problem at the forest. Here comes the principal in. Nastasia, been too long since you left the forest. Please make sure. I know you're trying to get me back into the forest. Now I serve this principal's academy. Well, we are here not to discuss my past, aren't we? Yes, right. Thank you for coming, since I don't think this can be discussed over letters. I'm sure this has something to do with the forest. Indeed, we have reports from deep within the forest that some kind of cult has re-emerged. A cult, could it be? There used to be a cult in Valthirian ancient history when we were still a unified queendom. These cultists were separatists who refused to live under the queendom's law. Our historians called them the Cult of the Wicker. Of course, no one knows their actual name. That's why he called us here. You don't want the other nations to panic over this rumor. There's no mere rumor. These cultists have seceded their rituals to some degree, but with the small amount of power they guided within the forest, they could only summon lesser beings. Then made sure you're saying that some people are trying to revive this ancient cult. Not exactly people, lubberkins. Right, I read our request reports. Apparently, the lubberkins already tried a ritual once, a year before I came to the academy, and I thought they would eventually form a cult. But the fact that they're trying to mimic a historical human cult means that the humans must be behind this. So I'm versed in Makasol history. Thus, the force would like your assistance in putting aside their actions before it gets worse. I'm afraid times of the essence here, nor they will only bring back disaster. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the only issue is with this one, I can't see any of these abercorns. I don't see where these abercorns are. And now we have the Wicker Uprising, which is the main objective story quest, I believe. Yeah, you know, like I said, this game, it's a nice game. And like I like the school aspect of it, and I like leveling up my buildings and facilities and stuff like that. I just don't really like the gameplay loop of it, in which, you know, we're fighting the monsters and stuff and whatnot. And I find that much strategic value in it so far, and what my abilities can be for what my students know so far. And then I don't like the concept of us all sharing the same AP gauge. I hate that in any RPG where that's a thing, where your party share the same HP pool or mana pool. I hate that in any game, and it's in this one. I hate that as well. So I don't really think I can really continue playing this game, because I just don't want to kind of continue this kind of loop. It's a very boring loop for me, and I really don't see myself wanting to continue to play it for the story at all, because the story's not that interesting. It's finally just started to try to do something where my students just betrayed me, and I wasn't expecting that to happen at all. But that's just it's too late for that right now. Like, I don't care anymore. I don't like the classes in this game really like that. Like, they're all fine, but they're all very the same. I thought the classes in the last game were a bit more varied. They were a bit more like, you know, they branched out a bit more in the last game, and I don't know why they're all just 4 classes in this one, like 4 attribute types basically. I don't really like that in this game, and like I said, I really don't like the gameplay loop. I don't like the very slow take your turns battle system. You know, I like turn-based RPG combat, but this one is too slow for me, so I don't think I'm going to be able to continue playing this game. We gave it an hour and a half to really try to get more into it, and like I was understanding it again, obviously, but just kind of what we're doing right now is kind of too boring for me, and I can't find myself trying to force myself to try to play it and stuff. But I don't know. I think that's it. I think we're gonna call it there. A little bored of it right now, and I don't want to personally continue to work on it. The game's too slow for me. So with that being said, I think we're gonna call it there. If you guys enjoy the Valthirian Hard Hero Soul Story 2 content, please make sure you guys leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe for more, all that good stuff. I really appreciate what you guys do. I'm not gonna continue to play this game. It's a little too boring for me. But if you guys enjoyed it, then I hope you guys enjoyed me playing it. And if you want to convince me otherwise to continue playing it, let me know. But I want to try to play different games on the channel now, and I'm just trying to put this game in the back burner. Maybe I'll come back to it one day, but we'll see. That won't be for a long time. So with that being said, we're gonna call it there, and I hope we will see you guys in the next one. All right, you guys take it easy. See you guys later. All right, peace out.